Hey everybody, Flash Freak here. Once again, I'm here with Levi. Once again, we are talking about the game that we have talked about so much. Well, mainly Levi.
Mainly me.
We're going to be playing some Megaman Legends. I have never experienced this game before. I think I will eventually play through this with Levi, but Levi's going to show me the ropes because he has been bragging as to how quickly he can beat this game.
Yeah, and we're not really going to be doing a speed run of
Yeah, it's
this.
not a speed run per se, but he just says he can do a...
I've beat this game in, I think it was like 45 minutes one day. I just sat down and decided I was going to try it. And, yeah, I beat it in about 45, 55, somewhere in there minutes. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through and play the game, try to 100% it, show him, just what he's missing because he likes Skies of Arcadia. And I'm really enjoying Skies of Arcadia too, but I feel like Skies of Arcadia and this are like almost identical in their themes, just like they're sky pirates, flying ships, ancient civilizations, just all that. It's all really good. So
with that, I'll let you take control, man.
All right, let's go.
See what goes on here.
And
we are playing this just forever. I don't know if it matters versions or anything. We are playing this on the original PlayStation.
Yep.
So I think you said that it's kind of notorious for having like a few like kind of bug things here or there. So if that happens, that's why.
Yeah, especially with the audio. Audio usually used to cut out.
So if there's any audio problems, that's why.
Facial animations on the PS1.
Yeah.
So, what we're not able to hear very well because we have to keep the volume low.
We can't hear it, but you guys can.
Yeah, what he's not able to hear is he's talking to Roll, his adoptive sister, and she is what they call, because it's never really explained, she is what they call a spotter, and he is what they call a digger. They go into ancient ruins, either above ground or underneath the ground, and they're coming down here for these refractors to power their machines. Now, she's got equipment up top that helps her see underground to help him throughout this.
Okay. So is Mega Man Legends a completely different storyline from Mega Man? Because I know there's the regular Mega Man, there's Mega Man 0, Mega Man X. ZX? Is that one?
Yeah. Okay, so the timeline goes, you have Mega Man, the original, 1 through 10. Then it goes into Mega Man X, which takes place 100 years after
I remember you saying
Mega
that,
Man.
yeah.
And then 200 years after Mega Man X, you have Mega Man 0. And then after Mega Man 0, you have Mega Man ZX. And then thousands of unspecified years later, Mega Man Legends happens.
Okay.
So
this is like last in the timeline, technically.
Last in the timeline. And then Battle Network and Star Force are a completely different universe.
Yeah.
So.
Let's say I knew that because Mega Man's like a pet in that one rather than PET, not pet.
So Roll will give you all your helpful little hints here. Your first enemy. All the enemies in the game mostly are Reaver bots. They're all mechanical watch. I guess you could call them like a watchdog of a ruin, but give you your instructions.
Which he doesn't have to read because he knows how to play this by heart. So it's not a turn-based RPG like Skies. It's actually a battle one. Okay.
No, it's more like think Legend of Zelda. It's action-adventure RPG, as in like you can choose what you want to do, but you are free to roam around the world.
Fight. Okay.
And she's telling us to turn, which you can turn, but early on you always want to get a bunch of Zenny, which is the currency.
Yep,
That's what the refractors are called.
I know Zenny from Dragon Ball.
Yep. But there's also, like on your face buttons, you've also got a kick button. So you can kick the...
I like that animation.
Yeah.
Bah!
Like you saw him, he like reared back and like shot that bomb at you.
Yeah.
If you're in the exact position, you can actually kick that bomb back at him. It's pretty cool. Now we could go this way, but that leads to a trap, so we're not going to go that way.
See, I totally would have ran right into it. Right.
It's kind of obvious. There's just a giant button on the floor.
Oh, well.
Alright, so it's O to open doors.
It looks like a fat inflatable creeper.
It does. And you'll notice, took some damage. You notice these little red eyes.
Yeah.
They're prominent throughout all the ruins, and they're also on the Reaverbots. No one really knows what they're there for.
So the setting of this, I know it makes no sense, but have you ever played any of the old Doom games?
Yeah.
The
Doom?
layout of it, like how the graphics that they look on the not him, but like the graphics on the wall, reminds me of like playing Doom.
Yeah.
But it has within the himself looks like he came out of Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a cool little mix.
I'm wondering if Skies of Arcadia or this game came first. I think this game came first, but I could be wrong.
Well, I don't know, because Skies came out on Dreamcast first.
That's true.
So let's find out. I will do the research, guys. So let's see, when did Megaman Legends come out?
I think it was 98, I want to say.
December 18th, 1997 for that.
97, okay. So we're going to get over here and see that this is where we got to go, but it is blocked by this thingy.
Oh yeah, the original Skies of Arcadia came out in October 5th, 2000.
2000, so this was first.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we meet our first large Reaverbot. Not really a boss, but... Now it's going to tell you how to use your targeting, which is R2.
It's got memorized. I'm getting Goma vibes just from that dropping from the roof.
Yeah. There we go. The orange cubes refill your health for in case you ever do end up playing this.
I will play it probably separately because if I play it with you, I'll probably cringe the whole entire time.
That's what I said. So now we're going to get our first Buster part.
Power
the Buster is your gun, so it's going to tell you all this. Now, at the beginning of the game, your Buster parts, you're only allowed to equip 2. Now, later on, you can change that. You can find some parts around the world that'll help you, but right now, we're just going to put the one on. Ugh. And like I said, there are mimics, but they don't come into the second game. He has a mimic fascination.
No, I not fascination. I have one mimic.
Okay, so you'll notice that our Buster shots are now larger. And they will change color based upon how much you do to each of them.
Megaman? Just barely.
That's one thing I really liked about the original this game. I remember playing lots of games before this. This is the first game I ever played that had like actual full voice acting, and I loved it. So now we go to our first boss, and use the best strategy in the game to fight every boss. Run around in circles.
Just run around in circles and shoot.
Yep. And I didn't learn this till years later, but you can actually shoot faster by tapping the forward button.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that just like a pixel perfect kind of thing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It skips the frame.
So there's our first boss. Now we go into a very long cutscene. It's about 7 minutes.
Nothing wrong with cutscenes?
Yep. Look at those smoke effects.
Oh man. Why is he not wearing like a helmet? Does he just never do that in the Legend games?
He does. You have to find him.
Yeah.
You have to explore the island or the world, whatever you're on. In the second game, I can't remember. I feel like in the second game you had to buy it from a shop. In this game you have to find it hidden in a cardboard box. It's great. So, what he missed, because we were busy trying to figure out if we could actually get this to record, the entire planet is covered in water. So, sometime during Mega Man ZX or after Mega Man ZX, something happened and the entire Earth flooded. This is still Earth, according to Capcom. Just millions of years in the future.
Okay. All of it's like slowly creeping.
Yeah.
Like, I get really good creeper vibes from everything in this dungeon or this ruins.
Fun fact, I'm actually recreating the island that this game takes place on. I'm recreating the entire island in Minecraft.
That's another game I just couldn't get into all that much with Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah. I gotta play it some more, I guess.
So here's our airship, the Flutter.
Looks a lot different than the airships from Sky's Arcade.
It does. It does.
Okay, so from the back, it looks like Boba Fett's.
It does.
It just seems to dome on top and green.
Yep. The Slave One, I think is what.
Slave
Boba
One,
Fett-
yeah.
I think that's what his ship's called.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
Slave
remember.
One. Look at those sound effects.
Yeah, like back in the day, like I had played lots of PS1 games like 007, which 007 had some voice acting. Metal Gear Solid had voice acting. But the thing about those games when I played them is there was no facial animations. Then I got this game and I was just like, wow, there's actual, it doesn't look lifelike, but there's actual facial animations.
Yeah.
And there's my childhood crush that I always tell you about. Roll.
So now you guys know both of our childhood crushes, or at least some of them.
Oh, hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
If only the mother lode was as easy to find as this. So what he just said was they're looking for the mother lode and her parents. Her parents are missing. And now her grandfather down in the bottom in the engine room saying that the ship's on fire. They
I saw the smoke, yeah.
Yeah, they gotta set it down, so.
See, I can hear hers really well. I can't hear Mega Man's all that well.
Yeah.
And that's not because of the game. That's just because, like I said, we have the TV turned down. We don't.
Yeah.
Since there's two of us, we don't have headphones in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little that slave one from the back.
It does.
So is that supposed to be? He looks like Dr. Wily. But it's not.
Yeah, it is not. That is their grandfather. If you think that looks like Dr. Wily, just wait.
It's a combination of Dr. Light and Dr. Wily.
I always thought that this would have killed them when I was a kid. I was like, how does this not kill them? Oof.
Yeah, that would hurt. Especially getting that steering wheel shoved right into your chest.
Yeah. So now we are stranded.
Cool. That's a fun way to start. At least your ship's set up right.
Yep.
Barrel's his name?
Yep. Barrel, casket.
So Barrel, Roll, and Mega Man.
Yep. Now, Mega Man in Japan, his actual name is Rock.
Rockman, yeah.
So Rock and Roll. But they just call him Mega Man in this. By the way, the save function in this game is my favorite save function out of any video game.
Oh, I don't know. I have one that I probably like better than, but I haven't seen how you save in this one. So
There's our save feature.
the monkey.
The dancing monkey.
That's pretty cool.
This is Data.
Data.
Hi, my name's Data, but you already knew that, didn't you?
I did not.
I mean, we've been friends for years, right? come talk to me if you want to save. So Data also is he'll recharge your energy, your shielding, all that. You can ask him for hints on what to do about saving, all that, which we don't really need to do right now. But so he got your ship crash landing here. We got to figure out what to do. So we're gonna walk around.
Oh, I'm just saying, it is cute, but I still like the save feature in No More Heroes.
See, that's another one we need to play because I've never played No More Heroes.
We can play it.
There we go.
For those of you who don't know, in No More Heroes, you go to the bathroom to save. So, and then whenever you resume, you come back, he flushes the toilet and puts his pants back up to walk back out.
Uh-oh.
So depending on how long you were away from the game, he could have been deucing for 2 years.
Oh my gosh. What's going on? So the cops showed up. So we'll go over here.
So is this? So I'm guessing you guys aren't used to this island, but this is an inhabited island that you guys are discovering.
Yeah, we crash landed on the island. We've never been to the island before, so we were wondering if anybody lived here. So apparently they do.
Megaman! The police saw us crash land and came to check up on us.
Well, you certainly put on quite a show.
You have a dapper mustache, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
Kattelos Island?
Yes, sir. Oh, I love this game, man.
Come with me to the station.
Fill out some immigration forms.
Immigration forms? Oh, man. Registration ID card.
Don't worry. It won't take very long.
Man, I wish things were nice like that nowadays.
I know, right?
You're yeah, you gotta wait 5 years. It's okay.
But yeah, we're not allowed in the city, but we're allowed to go into the shopping arcade. So.
Are you ready to go, Professor?
Ready to go, Professor? They already called him a professor.
Actually, Gramps is kind of a famous digger. He used to be. Now he's kind of a... He just kind of flies around with you and Roll, but he is known throughout this world.
Okay.
So. And you'll see why here in a little while later.
I like how they have your grandpa go, but make you and Roll walk.
Yep.
BS.
So now what they're wanting us to do is just go check out the shopping arcade. So we got, an old car here. Some old broken down walls. Some random dude out here. I want to go down inside the ruins to look for some parts and other stuff. But I'm afraid of Reaver bots.
Well, that's probably a good reason not to go down there.
Okay, well. So over here, you start to see some of the plot developing. Got this ship here.
And that's a cop, right?
Is this your ship? It shouldn't be here. This is a no parking zone. But then you got these little guys.
Okay, so I've seen these guys before.
Yes.
From
they've been in Marvel vs. Capcom, not Resident Evil. Dead Rising.
Yeah, Dead Rising. Yeah, yes. Dead Rising in the mall. And then they were also in. I think there was an Easter egg in something else too. I can't remember. But
they've been in lots of games. After this game came out, these guys kind of became Capcom's mascots.
Were they origined in this game though?
Yes, this is their first game.
Okay.
So. And if you actually read, there's a Japanese art book, and they're actually based off the little Lego guys.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Everybody calls them Lego men all the time, and it's kind of accurate. So we're going to head into the North Gate, and this is Apple Market, or the shopping arcade as they call it. But it's kind of cool. You got your men's clothing store, fruit stands, bakeries.
So can you actually get anything from any of that?
The only store that you can actually buy anything from is the junk shop, which we're going to be going here in a little bit. But I'll show you some of the cooler stuff you can do. Like, you're going to be able to find money inside of trash cans, because of course, why not? You can play around with cans.
That's pretty cool. Just kicking it.
Yeah. One of the things.
Kick the can.
One of the things that's really cool that I didn't figure out till my third playthrough of this game. If you can get it just right.
Nice shot. 1,000 zenny? Good
Yeah, you can just sit here and get tons of money. But okay, so.
So if they kick it in the trash can and not to her?
You can't kick him in the trash can. In the second game, you can kick it in the trash can.
Yeah.
So you got your book stand over here, and I think it's back here. No. Where is it? No.
Interesting.
I can't remember where it is. There's a funny little Easter eggs. Comics.
Can't read them, that's funny.
I can't remember where it is. But you can go in just about every store here. So you got a music store. You can come in here, and there's actually different music CDs that you can actually listen to. My favorite one, I think it's right here. Which he can't really hear it. We can't really hear it because we got the TV turned down. But just for you guys.
Yeah, I can hear it through the editing.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear it through editing. But you can talk to all the people that are just, hanging around town. Let's see. You can go into the men's fashion store.
Cheetos!
The women's fashion store.
You get Cheetos.
This guy, if I remember right, he just sits in this store the entire game and just admires himself in the mirror.
Okay. Look at me. Am I cool or what?
And then the old lady, she's younger, but the lady that owns the fashion store, the women's clothing store, actually has a crush on Megaman, which is a little weird.
It is. It's okay. So you're kind of cute. Your name Megaman, isn't it? Oh, my type of man. Shh. Don't know why you belong here, but come back whenever. You may be a creep, but it's all right.
I really like this dress. Do you think it would look good on me? What do you think?
I guess you'd say yes, right? I want to be rude.
Sure.
Oh, wow. That's up to you, man. I don't know. Are you supposed to?
I don't know. What do you think?
You probably don't have the money for it, do you?
Oh, I don't know. We've got about 3,000 zenny.
Sure, say yes, I guess. I don't know. I was just kidding. Okay, well, that's like, what?
But that's what I loved about this game. There were so many little random conversations. And like later on in the game, when you come back here, some of the people won't even be here. They move around the town all the time. So there's this girl with her dog Paprika. But one thing you always want to do, for sure, is to check all of the boxes, all the trash cans, because you're also going to find, you're not always going to find zenny, but there's going to be some times where you're going to find weapon parts that you're going to give to roll. I always like kicking them after they're empty, too.
Pop in the thing.
Some of them will be empty, though. I can't remember which one. That one's empty. I think this one has a broken motor or a vacuum thing. Broken cleaner, that's what it is. Okay, so we need to go to the junk shop, first thing. And if you remember, when we talked to that guy outside at the ruins, it didn't say his name, it just said junk shop man. So, this is the junk shop. Parts for your ship. I'm sorry, but my husband's out on a dig right now. You know what a dig is, right? It's where you go underground.
Machine parts. I wonder what's taking him so long. So he's just been hanging out outside?
Yeah. Sure, we'll go find him. We need to talk to him about ship parts anyway. You'll probably find him somewhere near the entrance. He's really just a big coward, you see? So, I don't think he's gone too far in. Something I never noticed playing this game for the longest time, but they have a baby just sitting back there.
Just sitting there, right next to all the junk. It's alright.
Okay, so now we get to go out to the ruins. These kids are kind of a nuisance. You see them through the whole game. Jim, Osh, and Beansley.
Jim, Osh, and Beasley?
Beansley.
Beansley,
yep.
God.
Okay, so now we need to go out here.
Right, Dato's right there.
Yep.
So are these tunnels to the ruins then? Just
Yes.
from right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They lead underground. Help! Somebody! Well, it doesn't sound like he's doing very well.
Oh, dang.
Bam. Give me that money. See if I can get him to shoot something at me. Come on. Hee. So there you go, you got that. That's another thing I didn't know for the longest time. These holes in the wall, you can actually search them.
Vector shard. Dang.
Yeah.
Here's 100, isn't it? Man, you got pretty far in for being scared.
Yeah. I think now's when we meet the snake noodles.
That's how it looks like a freaking pool noodle.
Oh, yep, there he is. Get that snake thing.
His animation looks pretty funny.
Yeah, it does.
He reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph.
He does, kind of. Yeah, he does.
I'm gonna wreck it.
You saved my life. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Blue Boy. Come by my junk shop. I'll give you something as a token of my appreciation. This is the funniest part. You thought his like standing around animation was funny. Watch how fast he runs.
Going home. Don't worry about me. I'm fast. Sonic. Woo!
Okay, but while we're here, we could just leave, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper and grab a couple things. These things, you can actually force themselves to
Explode each other.
explode. Ta-da!
Once again, a lot like a creeper.
Yep, you're right. Oh!
Dang. Always.
Yeah, this hallway's dangerous, especially early game. Okay, so... Now there's a little secret right here, actually. That one that was walking around,
Yeah.
if you kill this little guy before you fight him, he won't move. Because this is like the controlling portion of him.
Like controlling towers.
Mm-hmm. Kinda. But the reason we came down here was to get another Buster part and just to make sure we have enough Zenny when the time comes, because there's a couple things you'll want to buy, especially before some of the bigger boss fights here in a little bit. I'm trying to destroy this one so you can see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you see he just stops moving now and just sits there. So
That's cool.
later on when
Maybe
you
a
get
little bit
to
of strategy to like whenever you're dungeon diving through all this.
Yep. Get another Buster part. This one's not as
Rapid fire is not as useful.
nope, not really. Usually what I do is I get it and then I sell it, make money off of it. Later on, there's some bosses later on that you might want rapid fire for, but mostly you just want power and energy. Your energy increases, I think it's how many shots you can do, because right now you can do like 5 before he stops, and it like recharges for about 5 seconds. Later on you'll be able to shoot, especially if you beat the game and start over, you can shoot just a constant stream of them.
So does this game have New Game Plus?
It doesn't have like a new game plus in the
Does it
fact
start over and shoot fast?
it'll let you start over, and if you choose, right now it's on normal difficulty. When you start over, or no, it's on easy. When you start over, you can unlock a mode called very easy, and then hard. Now, if you play on very easy, it allows you to start with a maxed out Buster, so everything's completely maxed. And then it allows you to get something else, which I won't say because we'll probably get it in the next video.
Okay.
But look at this, Mega Man. It looks like a spotter's car. I wonder if it would run if we fixed it up.
Gosh, roll. You want to fix everything?
So we'll talk to Data. And we will get our energy recharge real quick. And then we're going to go meet the junk store man, see what he can give us.
How much longer do you have for that? We are roughly around 30 minutes. I mean, we can go over, so.
I'd say let's go over.
Okay. I say, you know this game better than I do. I know he pretty much has this all planned out in different parts. So.
Yeah.
You go till you're ready to stop.
Alright, so now we want to come in.
I actually see Wreck-It Ralph with him every time. Now.
I know, it's
He
weird.
has really
isn't
big
it?
hands and feet.
Yeah, it's really weird, ain't it? Thank you so much. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't gone looking for him. Ha ha ha. Thanks for helping me out back there. Here, take this as a reward. Mine parts. Junk store man, did you see that beat up old car outside the city walls? That's the car we used as our support car when we were younger. If you can, anyway, you can have it if you want. It doesn't run anymore.
This gives you a car.
I know, right? That's why I labeled this episode a new car. You're looking for parts for your ship. Sorry, but I don't have anything like that here. But I've got weapons and upgrades, other stuff I can sell you. Come back sometime to take a look. What'd you say your name was? All right, so now you got to choose what your name is.
What are you gonna do? Hippopotamus.
So, the reason hippopotamus was used in Japan, hippo is roughly translated almost the exact same. It's like baka, and then it's roughly translated to baka, which in Japanese, baka, not baka, means idiot. So basically, they're calling you an idiot. So, but I'm gonna let you pick.
I just do Mega Man.
Okay.
Does anything happen if you choose a hippopotamus?
Nothing really. They just, most of the townspeople call you that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll like change the game much at all.
Alright, so now you're going to see the kids are moving around.
Moving around.
They're kind of playing with each other. They're playing tag. This guy, later on, you're going to see his wife. She pops up every once in a while. Okay. Gonna run here, talk to Roll.
Megaman, were you able to find anything?
No.
If you can't find any parts in town, I guess we'll have to try digging for them ourselves. That's what the man of the junk store said. That may take a while. Megaman, what's that? It looks like a
Look at her cool Nike sneakers down there.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Gives me
that's
Sonic
right.
vibes.
You said we could use this car to hook it up. You mean we can use this car? Well, come on then. Let's get it attached right away.
What's really cool is since we can't fly and Roll fixes this car up, we can move around the
Let's use
World Tower.
map on this car.
an oncoming enemy, and boom! Just remember, there's a limited number of mines, so make sure you use them sparingly. Do you want me to explain what this weapon does again?
Nope, I got it.
I'll get to work.
Drop it, run away.
It is just hanging out to see it.
Yeah, I love his little dance. He does that through the whole game. Okay, so we're not going to do anything yet, but this will all come in handy later. The
Yeah.
support car is going to be able to move you around, kind of like fast travel. Item development, special weapons, you can change. His other arm will change to whatever special weapon you've got at the moment. There you are.
Is it your passport? Oh, it says
Mhm.
card.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that? Pirate.
Pirates.
Pirates? Our grandfather is still inside the city. Will he be alright?
I'm sure he's
Well, no.
If I see him, I'll make sure he gets to a safe place.
Why don't you take us to him?
I'm worried about Gramps. I hope he'll be okay.
This is the game that actually got me into anime too, because it's very anime looking.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful.
Alright, so we'll probably save it here and call it good for the first episode. But basically what happened when we came out, she gave us that weapon. So now you're going to see on the right side of the screen, you've got
I saw that
new bar. So basically what that is, I've got landmines now. So I can run out and drop one. Or two. And they'll actually start flashing here in a little bit. Boom.
Dang, that's a big
Yep.
explosion.
And all of the special weapons can be upgraded. So we'll go ahead and save.
Pirates, eh? Yes, same. Oh yeah, just format it.
Yep.
Brand new memory card. Sorry, we need to get a PS1 memory card for this game, so. Crashes the game.
Yep. Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save.
I'm so happy. So,
All right.
yeah. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Talk with you all later.